So, not to be negative, but Dan was wrong. And I mention this because as someone who was on the committee that discussed these pillars, a couple of the members thought that inclusiveness was going to be a hot button issue. And I stand up here to tell you that Dan was wrong when he said that Little League has always been inclusive. And I think it's important, I'm a history teacher, I'm a history person, I think it's very important to understand that there have been a couple times where Little League has been on the wrong side of the coin historically. And Stephen Duncan, where's Stephen Duncan at? I know he's sitting here somewhere. Stephen Duncan is an awesome guy. If you guys love rule books, this man has a great collection of them, and Stephen was very nice enough this last summer to gift me a rule book from 1952, 1953. And there's one line in that rule book, and I think it's like 8 words long, and it says, "Girls shall not be permitted to play under any circumstances." Could you imagine saying that nowadays? We'd be crucified. But I will tell you right now, at the time, there's correspondence, and it's out there, unfortunately, but Little League was on the wrong side of the coin. And there were people that fought tooth and nail to keep girls off those fields. So it's important to realize the history. Go back a little bit further. Cannon Street YMCA. We had people flat out say, if Little League does this, we're done with the program's going to go down the toilet, we're breaking with Little League. That's where we got Dixie baseball from. But you know what? We've learned from those experiences. We have to remember those past historical experiences because we don't know what community is going to look like. We don't know what inclusive is going to look like 20, 30 years down the road. And we have to ask ourselves sometimes, do we want to be on that wrong side of the coin? Do we want to be those people that are present? And I will tell you right now, as a district administrator, if there's any kid in your district or your local league programs that want to play that isn't playing because someone told them, well, we really don't want you here, or we really don't agree with your disability or your background or your heritage, if that's happening in your district, you're doing a disservice to the Little League program, you're doing a disservice to your community. So, my word is, as a historian, let's stay on the right side, because you're on the right side of the coin.
Yeah, normally I'd be upset when you say I'm wrong, but in this case, I'm happy to be wrong. So that's a great answer, I appreciate that. So let's talk about integrity. And